Hi, Sophie Watson here. Tip for this week is for anxiety. Now, if you find that you're starting to get a bit worried and you feel that anxiety all coming up, really good thing to do is to take yourself away from it for a bit. So just go and watch something funny on TV or on YouTube. Just take your mind off of it for a few minutes. What actually happens when you find something that's funny and it makes you laugh, it actually makes you feel a lot better. Laughing is one of the best cures for depression and anxiety and anything like that. So what you're doing is that you're actually moving yourself out of that actual emotion that you've got going on at that time, and you're actually making yourself feel a little bit better. You may not get completely out of it, but what you need to do is just try and move yourself out of that feeling of just feeling so anxious about whatever it is. Just moving yourself up a notch from one feeling to another, that's an improvement. So just try and watch anything that's funny, something you know will have you crying with laughter. And one of the things that you can do if you find that you are getting anxious is to actually think about the worst case scenario. Now, seriously, this can help, because what you're doing is you're getting all anxious about what could possibly happen. But if you think about the worst case scenario, the worst case scenario is that somebody will die or the whole world will just suddenly die because of this thing. Now, put that into perspective. Is what you're getting anxious about really that bad? Is it going to result in you or somebody else dying? And then it makes you calm down a bit, because at the end of the day, if it's not going to do that, then it really isn't that bad. When we actually face our fears and actually just go with it and do the thing that we're getting a bit fearful about, it can actually help us to get over it a lot quicker rather than trying to avoid it constantly. So when you can force yourself to actually go and do that thing, you then realise your brain then goes, actually, it's really not that bad. And the next time it comes up again, you know that you can actually do it. You can face those fears. You can face that anxiety. So just go for it. It may take a little while, but if you can start to push yourself to actually do those things, you'll get over it a lot quicker. To just breathe. So if you feel that you're getting anxious at anything, one of the things that you can do, especially if you don't want others to notice that you're starting to get anxious, a good way of calming yourself down, and other people won't even realise that you're doing this, is to actually control your breathing. So if you start breathing into the count of 4 and breathing out to the count of 4, and just do that for a little bit, you will find that your body will start to calm down. And because you're concentrating on counting your breath as well, it takes your mind off whatever it is that's making you anxious. So have a go at that. This technique works really well for a lot of other things, especially if you're starting to get worried about something and you just need to calm yourself down a bit. The other thing you can do, if you're able to, is to actually just go and meditate. Because what you're doing, again, you're concentrating on something else and not on the thing that's making you anxious. So that's if you're able to do it. If you've got time to just go and sit and meditate. You only need to do it for 5 minutes, but it's a really good way to start controlling anxiety. But otherwise, just do the breathing. That alone will help calm you down straight away. I hope you find those tips helpful. Now, if you are a woman working in the corporate or entrepreneurial world and you would like a bit of help to get back in control of stress and anxiety, then please head along to my website. On there, you can register for a free session with myself. You just need to complete the box on the home page, submit your details, and Rachel, who is my diary manager, or myself will be in contact with you as soon as possible to book you in. Now, the session's an hour long and it can be via Skype or in person. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, we can do this session. So just go along, complete your details and submit it, and I'll be in contact with you as soon as possible. The website you need to visit is www.sophiewatson-therapy.com.